Hey, it's your boy Shaun, and welcome to Supercars from the Hood. And finally, I'm back to YouTube. It's been a long time. Yeah, I was out chasing this job because I really need it. Like I said before, this is more of a hobby since it's brand new. Ain't making no money on this at all. Just, doing it because I have nothing else to do. And I enjoy it, so I do it. We're going to be doing an episode today. An episode of golden opportunities, and on today's episode, golden opportunities, we're going to be talking about the Mclaren P15, aka the Mclaren Senna. Let's get the most controversial part of this car out of the way. The looks. It's ugly. There's no beating around the bush, no way getting around it. It was made to be functional, track functional. Wasn't created to be the most beautiful looking, breathtaking car out on the market. Maybe the looks will grow on all of us. I don't know. It takes a lot of strong cues from the front of the Mclaren 720S. So there's that. And from what I understand, it's based on the 720S, twin turbocharged V8, makes 789 horsepower or whatever. It's supposed to be faster than P1. It being based on the 720 deletes a question I had earlier about why McLaren ditched the hybrid idea that was from the P1, but it's not a direct successor of the P1, so I can kind of understand that. Plus, they're supposed to be having a 3-seater hypercar being released as well. I don't know much about that. There's other YouTubers like Shmi who are more on the point with that than I am, because they got more connections than I do. I gotta find the stuff out the same time everybody else finds it out. So now let's get to the meat of the meal. As I say, did McLaren miss its golden opportunity with the Senna? I'm gonna have to say no. McLaren is killing it right now with their cars. The 720 is killing everything right now. It's the fastest in its category. It's also the newest, so that also makes sense. But what does Senna do for the 720's market? How does it affect the sale of the 720? Because the Senna is a better 720. It's also sold out. So does that mess with the depreciation of the 720, which is a problem McLaren's have, because they keep releasing cars back to back to back to back to back to back, which makes the last model pretty much go down when you can get the better car for a little more money. I just go back to an episode of Salamandrian when Alejandro said that McLaren told him the next model 720 won't be coming out for 5 years. Well, maybe they really meant 5 months, because that's when this car is coming. It's not 2-3 years from now, it's next year. And like I said, McLaren has another hypercar coming around the same time the Senna's coming out, so we'll have to see what that's like, and how that drives and what that also does for the McLaren market. But this car is about performance, and if the numbers are true, and if it really does outperform the P1, which it should, then it's another win for McLaren. And everybody else is just gonna have to catch up. There's no telling what Ferrari or what Porsche is gonna come out with, even if they plan on coming out with other hypercars to compete like last time. Or maybe this car will be competing with Aston Martin and Mercedes. You never know, but we'll have to wait and see. So with that said, it's time for me to end this episode. I want to say thank you to the people that watched my videos. Even though it's a brand new channel, you really don't have to sit here and watch me or listen to me run my mouth about stuff. And I want to say happy holidays, Merry Christmas to everybody and all that. So if you like the video, like the video. If you dislike the video, dislike the video. If you want to see what I got planned next, come see what I got planned next. I got a lot in store for the channel, and I want you to be there with me. I'll catch you guys later.